So GNI is the Google News Initiative. It's Google framework for dialogue and engagement with the news ecosystem. And when we say news ecosystem, it's not a buzzword, right? We really mean it. It's everyone, journalists, online-only player, publishers, startup, new startup, anyone that are part of this publishing world.
Google, of course, generally speaking, we try to help basically publishers run their business, and ultimately the role of any publisher anywhere is to create content. So I think what we're really trying to do is help based on the products we have to empower publishers to create quality content, help them distribute quality content, and then ultimately, of course, help them monetize that content as well to help them run their business.
Great. So I think the very first question is, of course, so we all know it's what YouTube funding you apply for. Give us a sense of maybe where the video/YouTube strategy was before the YouTube funding or the innovation fund.
The Guardian is one of the flagship media of Nigeria. It's a legacy media house, started about 35 years ago, and it's still really famous for its newspapers. Like, that's the newspaper is what most people know. And so we have Guardian here that everybody's always known to be a newspaper house, suddenly getting involved with digital television. And so it was quite difficult trying to make that transition. And we, this small team, we're just trying to make that. And we thought video was just a way to go to make that happen. And we did that. When we heard about the funding, it was great for us, because that funding was specifically for operational scaling for video journalism. And that was exactly what we wanted to do. We weren't just giving the fund and say, take the money and you go do whatever you like. We had training all the way, we had onboarding, we had trainings for the crew, and every time we run into whatever problems, you can always just say, okay, it's like, I think we'll stop here, we're going to maybe need a webinar or something, so we're able to do that.
So one of the best practices for successful publishing in Nigeria, of course, it has to start with creating good content. That's kind of where everything starts in the first place, right? The job of a publisher is to create good, unique, and valuable content for users, ultimately.
So if we're going to cut a new generation that will stay with the Guardian for another 3 decades, then we need to be looking at people in their 20s. So these people in their 20s, where are they, what platform are they on? They're on digital, they're on social media, they're on their mobile phones, they're on their desktops. So that means that if we're going to reach them, we should be looking outside of the newspaper. And so we began to take our digital strategy really seriously. Created the website registered on www.guardian.ng, created a TV platform, Guardian TV.
So again, really try to have a proper strategy of how you want to run your business, how you want to generate revenues, diversify, of course, never rely on just one or two sources. But most importantly, again, don't go for the quick naira. Try to think of a long-term strategy where you can grow that business over time. And again, we have seen this certainly over the last couple of years that I've been now in this role. I'm seeing that being very successful for a lot of publishers.
Before we got this grant, we were planning to go big anyway with videos. We were planning to we're already setting up our studio. We just didn't have enough funds to scale. So we already had all of those written out. We knew we were going to need to hire more people if we were going to take video seriously. So all of that were already in the pipeline for us. So getting that funding just helped us. It helped us accelerate even faster.
Well, I think we can all agree Nigeria is a little bit the heartbeat of Africa, certainly of Sub-Saharan Africa in a way. It's certainly a country that still holds huge opportunities, and I know a lot of people have heard this for a long time now, but it's still true today, probably more true even today than it ever has been. I think Google has committed about 3 years ago to invest heavily in Nigeria. Nigeria, for example, is only one of 4 countries in the world that we have in our what we call the Next Billion User framework, the only country in Africa that is part of that framework. And we have run several large events now. We have high-level presence. Our CEO, Sunda, actually came down here 2 years ago. So Nigeria is a very, very important country, both from a Sub-Saharan African point of view, from an emerging markets point of view, but even globally. Within Google, we take it very seriously and are very, very committed to the country.
For today's Google News Initiative program, it's a good event. Like for this event now, I was able to get to know that some pages are not good enough for using adverts. And also they talk about YouTube and how we can be able to get good quality videos. And we had some panelists from Guardian, Punch, and like Zikoko, where they taught us some stuff they use to get good, relevant content on their own website.
GNI is a great initiative, and it's going to basically improve the way I work. I do my news production, I present my newscasts, and the entire process as a whole. And it's naturally and generally will improve broadcast journalism.